Hi guys, good afternoon. 17th of November 2017, and roughly it's about 1:15, right? It's almost midday. Half of the trading session have gone, but somehow I was busy today with some other work and I could not really make my video earlier. So let's talk about Nifty. Let's discuss what is happening in the market. So this is how Nifty is. What a beautiful gap up opening today, and it's been in in a horizontal range since morning. Nifty is in the horizontal range, although its morning range is almost, see here, I mean, if I mark the morning range, it's just below that. If it wherever whichever direction it crosses, usually a stock or Nifty will go in that direction. But Nifty, if you look into its 15 one-day graph, it looks very positive to me, right? It looks very, very positive to me, right? And see here, oh, why it's coming here? Yeah. So to me, it looks extremely positive, and as we discussed, let me just put the pivot point and let's see what's happening on the pivot point here. That'll probably give us more clarity. Uh, Here, now Nifty, uh, as I told you yesterday, that if it closes above 214, right, 214, then it will be in a very, very positive zone. And it did close above 10214, right? 10,214 के ऊपर बंद हुई, 10,231 पे, and then it opened gap up. It's a huge gap up that it had, and after that it's in a narrow range, right? And if you look into it, as for my own, uh, gut feeling, as I keep talking about, if the 10 moving average crosses from below the 200 moving average, and 50 also crosses, if both of them cross it in the upward direction, Nifty will be in the positive zone, right? So I want to show you what's happening, in option chain. This is the option chain of Nifty, right? It's about some time back. See, unwinding at all the levels, unwinding at all the levels. Where is the ceiling? At here, 10,400, and upside and downside, the ceiling is at 10,300. That means narrow. Nobody, when there's a huge support at 10,300 and there is a limitation at 10,400. Let me just refresh and see how the positions have changed. So there is not much of change. It's almost remaining the same. Unwinding, call unwinding at all the levels, and Nifty looks positive to me, right? Definitely it looks positive to me. So Nifty surely will go up, right? Maybe a bit of profit booking may come in, but after that, I think it will be heading towards at least 10,400. That is what I believe, right? As I told you yesterday, I am on a positive side in Mindtree, and see how nice run up. It's a very beautiful run up that it has done today. It made a candle. Can you see this long tailed candle? It's ensuring that the stock is heading up, right? And I'm expecting it to go to this point at least, which is 524, and that to be in next few trading session. That's what I'm hoping. I may be incorrect, I may be wrong, right? That is what I'm expecting. And someone else has asked me, we were, in fact, I told you we are very, very bullish on Bank of Baroda. We were bullish, and one stock that has been on under my radar and has gone up massively is DLF, right? So what I wanted to tell you that some of you, one of you have asked me why always your member trade in futures, right? So we don't prefer to trade in futures. We actually prefer to trade in equity, or we trade in options. Why? Because we promise members that we will recover your fee. So the best way with small investment to recover money fast is trade in options. So we actually trade in options majorly, and we train also our members to trade in options. So that is why you always see that futures we don't. Why? Because future has a huge lot. Even if you look into any one lot, it's not less than a lakh of rupees, right? Why should I expose my so much of money in the market, right? I have to expose least amount of money in the market. I can't be taking any leverage, right? So that is why we prefer to work in options and we prefer to work in equity. These are the two spaces where we work. So one of the stock that I gave my members yesterday was Rattan Power India. This is special. This I gave specially to the members, and I told them to keep it in their account in their portfolio for at least 5 years, right? Now see here, this stock has made multiple lows, low after low, and now after so long it is almost crossing the 200 moving average, right? And with volumes, right? So to me it looks very positive, and if you look into its fundamentals, they are also very promising. So I will definitely expect it to become double at least in the next 6 months, or maybe 2-3 months if momentum is really good. So I want to show you its fundamentals. So let me go to the screener.in. Rattan Power India. Rattan India Power, right? This is it. So this is the market cap, 2126, huge market cap. Current price this, book value this, means it's available on a cheap valuation, right? Then dividend yield nothing, and this is how the graph looks like, and there is basically negative. Promoters have pledged their 96.38% of the holding. That is a very negative point. Okay, then if I compare it with its peers, the Rattan India Power has the least current market price to book value ratio. Then I was looking into its sale. 146 it has become in September 2017, 464 crores. Then sales in from 2011 it has become this, right? But there are some other disturbing factors. Expenses have also gone, operating margins have gone up, and at the same time borrowings have also gone up. Just see the huge amount of borrowings that they have, right? That is a disturbing factor. Then let's see that cash from the operating activity. So this is something which attracted me. They are actually having a growth in their cash from operating activity, and they have net cash in their hand, right? So, and I believe this must be, there must financial activity, they must be paying interest on the heavy borrowings that they have done. So it is, I felt because of the reforms that are coming in, the power sector is in demand, and there is if you see in this entire past, never it had so much of buying, right? When so much of buying is coming into it, means there is definitely a chance for this particular stock to go up, right? So I'm expecting a good momentum in this particular stock. You please analyze. If you feel comfortable, if you would like to enter, you can take a call. All right. Then after that, I wanted to show you one of the members' mail, right? His name is Praveen Kumar, JS Praveen Kumar. Let me just make it small. So he says, thanking mail for motivation and inspiration videos of StockPro. So he says, my name is Praveen and I'm here to share my trading experience with you and the StockPro viewers. I started trading in July 2017, which is about 4 months back. I'm basically an engineer and a newbie in the economy, stock valuations, etc. But I am a very deterministic zeal to earn passive income. Initially, I started trading randomly as a gamble and faced losses. Later, I started to read articles, watched video in YouTube channel, and started following many YouTube channels. I literally implemented every strategy told by every channel, and I tried my luck, but I ran into losses every time. At one point, I almost thought of giving up trading career. Fortunately, one day I encountered with one of your StockPro video in YouTube regarding trade setup of 10, 50, 200 moving average, RSI and MACD. It's not that I didn't hear about these names before, but the way you explain strategies is so convincing and understandable even to layman. As usual, I applied the setup and followed the same strategy as you mentioned in the video. To be frank, initially I did not believe it's going to work. However, I gave a try. To my surprise, I got profit. I tried it again with discipline and I landed into profit again. And then I started watching your videos, all your videos, and in a matter of no time, hardly 1 month, I became a pro in analyzing Nifty, analyzing trends, how to pick stocks, when to enter, when to exit, etc. Now I transformed myself from a beginner who was once scared of losing money to a consistent trader with consistent profits, just by following your videos, strategies, calls, and tips. I started my trading with just rupees 2000, and now in less than a month I have a profit of 20k. 2000 became 20k, 10 times multiplication, right? I 1,000 times profit. I achieved this with every very little profits but consistent profits. The profits I earned may be less, but the confidence and the motivation to trade was immense from your videos. I strongly recommend your viewers, especially beginners, to watch all your videos before start trading. I wish you share my story with the viewers so the beginners like me can benefit and go in the right tracks to profit. I don't have my previous screenshots taken, but attached is a latest screenshot of today's small profit. I will be mailing my profits regularly to you. Thank you so much once again. So see, this, yesterday I was somehow, for some factor, I was little upset. See, you can see his investment, 22,000 rupees, right? And earnings is 780. And he said I started with 2,000 rupees. I can't tell you, yesterday I was little upset with something, but your email made my day. It really made my day. I was so upset about something that was happening, and I just had good smile on my face. And at the same time, I really want you people to promote my videos, because I'm not that smart or tech savvy or digitally, talented where I can, market myself nicely. But I think you all the people who are listening to me can really help those who are losing in the market. I request you all to at least share with 5 more people my videos. It's absolutely free. What you're learning here is absolutely free, and I do try to implement new things new every time, and you just have to hear my word. I mean, whatever I say, behind all what I say, there's a huge amount of research. When I talk about Nifty range, when I talk about, the options, when I talk about, the range of the Nifty, or I talk about the resistance or the supports of the Nifty, it's just not that I speak randomly, but rather I do a lot of research, and based on that, looking into thousands factor, I basically talk about Nifty. And those who have, those who pay attention to what I'm saying, I'm 100% sure they have benefited. So this is Apollo Hospital. I entered into Apollo Hospital. I'll show you. Somebody has written yesterday, show your order book. See, here is my order book. 146.9, 147, you can see roughly I entered looking into the various parameters. I'm expecting a bit more buying to come in Apollo Hospitals, right? I have put this, stop loss at 10 points, 1036.9, and my target is 20 points. So I'm hoping, in case I don't reach to that profit, I may exit manually also, right? So this is my trade of today, because I was busy since morning, so I'm just doing one trade only. And as I told you yesterday, my tree is looking good to me. It's still looking very, very good to me, right? It's looking extremely good to me. Why? I'll show you that. It's made this long tail, it opened gap down, and then from there buyers are pushing it up. And look at this 10 moving average, right? Taking a beautiful support, right? And the 50 moving average is about to cross. So in my mind, there is no way its target less than at least this point, which is 547. This is what my target is. If not for month of November, then December, I'm 100% sure it will cross 550, right? if this 50 moving average also crosses in the upward direction. That is what my belief about this particular stock is. I'm not talking about the name of the stock, but I'm talking about the technical setup that I'm looking into. So this technical setup looks very, very good to me. All right. So these were the few trades that I wanted to talk today. Since morning I haven't done much, I have just been busy with some work. So what I'm saying, that so many people are learning, it gives me great amount of satisfaction and pleasure that somewhere or the other I'm being able to contribute very positively in how people look at the stock market, how they think about it, and how they don't say that it's gambling. It is pure analysis, it's pure observation and being alert. That is what I feel is happening with my videos. So thank you every single person who's been watching my videos. Only request is share with at least 5 more people. That's the way you can repay me. That's the only way I can expect you people to offer me something back. Not that I should ask, but I'm asking so that many more people can be saved. Many more people can be saved from losing money. That is the only reason I'm asking you. So hoping those who are want to learn can definitely join our webinar, and we will be starting now from the 2nd of December, and hopefully by then we will also have the opportunity. We will also be having implementation of HDFC and SBIN credit cards, right? EMI on the SBIN and HDFC credit cards. So really hoping to see you, every single person out there, because my mission will be only accomplished when you all learn, when you all protect your capital and don't lose it in the market, right? So I am waiting for you all. I'm just waiting, and every day I sit on the screen and I really feel, I hope my people watch my video. I hope people learn something, from my videos, and I hope that somewhere something I make sense so that they can understand and save their capital. So those who are beginners, they should actually be very, very, careful. See, I gave yesterday Nahar polymers. I'll just show you. So Nahar polymers looks very good to me. Reason being, it's coming to a support here, right? If it goes down till even 58, 59, 57, nothing to worry about. I am hoping that it definitely will bounce back. This triple bottom and moving averages crossing in the upward direction should definitely take us to this point, in the recent future, at least till this point 69 or 65. Definitely it should take 10% movement, definitely should be there. See here, Apollo Hospital. As I was telling you, I'm expecting a momentum in Apollo Hospital. While I'm talking to you only, see, it's happening. So I've showed you. That I don't think that you should have a doubt that I say something and I do something else. So now let's see. My target is 10,000, 1,066. Let's say it complies to that or not. So one of the stock I told you since morning was on my radar was DLF. Look at the beautiful run up. As I told you, if you want to trade, make some stocks your own. Means 3-4 stock. Pick up one stock from each sector. Let's say pick up one infra stock, one banking stock, one tire stock, one metal stock, and if the Nifty is positive, if the range is broken in the upward direction, buy it, right? You know how that particular stock will behave, and accordingly you can put your stop losses, use a trailing stop loss, use the box order. I hope all of you know how to use the box order. So let me just show you in case you don't know. Let me just cancel it once again here. So when you open buy, you get this kind of a window, right? Go to more options and go to the box order, right? Now write quantity, price, stop loss. Define your stop loss. This should be your stop loss, right? So your stop loss is defined, target, whatever. Keep a 1:3 ratio or 1:4 ratio. If you expect a great momentum to come in, or keep changing your target if you want. You can go here and edit wherever you want. You can edit your target, right? I keep changing my target, I keep changing my stop losses. So this is how you can use the box order. The beauty of box order is that you get a huge leverage, right? But you have to be 100% sure if you do intraday trade. Don't just mess with your money, right? You have to be extremely careful and you have to know how the market is going to behave, right? For that, just have 3, 4, 5 stocks on your radar and only work on them. So as I told you, Nifty doesn't look weak to me at all, right? And I don't know, I need to probably open up the international scenario also and see what's happening. Maybe all the international markets are also positive, and that is why we are, let's see what's happening in FTSE. So gap down opening, but bouncing back. Hopefully this should be CAC. And what's happening in DAX. So all of them had little gap down opening, but they are kind of heading up. So that is what is reflecting in Nifty. Nifty is already in the positive zone, so it is heading up again. All right. So this was my trade today, Apollo Hospital. Hope you all are, okay with looking into it and believing that what I'm saying is correct. All right, but I am waiting for you all. Just be there, learn. We ensure that you get your money back within 2 months. So what is it that you're waiting for? You're getting the EMI, you're getting your money back, and you're learning for the life. I don't think so you have any reason to wait, or you have any reason to now even think twice. But don't invest your money without understanding. Good day, bye-bye. See you on 2nd of December in my webinar. All right, bye-bye. See you on Monday.